It's extremely bad for your teeth. It's good you're not here.
I think the famous style or shape of the okaki of Chinese in Nagasaki, there is a huge type of. It is also hard, maybe harder than this.
Harder.
So yeah, elder people should always care about their teeth.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, what about employment? So, in developed economies like Japan, they are likely to be hit hardest with the coming changes, as higher average wages incentivize automation. So, whenever the costs are high, the cost of labor are high, those are the places that automation is going to focus at. So, where can we most easily cut costs? Employment in industries like healthcare will increase, because we have an aging population. So there may be some kind of automation, but it's estimated that actually still there will be a net increase in the number of care workers. While jobs that involve physical labor, like machinists and cooks, or data processing, payroll clerks, or data entry, are most at risk of automation, because it's easy with the new technology, and we're getting pretty good at it. This will lead to an increase in equality. So high-paying, creative, and cognitive jobs will be at a premium, while the demand for the middle and low-skill occupations will decline.
What do you mean cognitive job?
Basically, a cognitive job is a job that requires a lot of training to master. So low-skilled occupations will decline. This doesn't mean that for example, all the high-skilled jobs are safe. When we are thinking, for example, about research, data analysis will enable us to hugely improve our effectiveness. So if you have certain goals in, for example, researching clinical data, for example, finding disease patterns and things like that, like the technology will enable us to do this much faster and with much more accuracy than we can do today. And that will probably mean that we will research more because the costs are lower, but it could also very well lead to a decrease in the number of researchers that we need. There are other things that we can think of. For example, doctors who analyze MRI scans and things like that. Now, basically, the end, we observe things with our bare eyes and we interpret the results. This can be very easily automized, albeit that the results in themselves will not be emailed to the patient. So there still needs to be a person at the end of that line that will talk with the patient and talk about treatment possibilities, etc., etc. So we will be able to do that much more effective, maybe much better, but we will still need a human, because this is basically the bottom line. This is something that you do not just send by email. So that's where a specialist still will be needed, but it's very well possible that we will need much less specialists in this field. But as a whole, probably the lower skilled workers will have more difficulty to actually to sustain their jobs, because they're more easy to replace with technique. Individuals in higher income brackets are more able to adapt to the changing job market, and that social mobility will suffer as a result. There will be a kind of glass ceiling to grow from a lower skill to a higher skill.
You mean social mobility?
Social mobility
Different?
means that, yes. So basically, it will be more difficult to grow into a certain market. Take for example
You
a
mean
law firm.
It's kind of moving, just stepping stone kind of.
Right, the
job,
stepping stone job. So
It's more difficult.
it's more difficult because basically the work of a clerk in a law firm that could be a perfect start to become a lawyer, for example, that could very easily be disappeared and automated because that doesn't require a lot of knowledge.
Oh,
So
already
there will be
better
less,
work.
there will be less opportunity for young people to enter a firm, get experience, and become a lawyer as such. So that will be that will be a challenge for young people. To combat this, there may need to be targeted policies from universal basic income, which is an option, to improved education and training, and perhaps a better way to tax large multinationals. That is a big issue. Basically, who are expected to be the winners of this automation? It's going to be especially the people, the companies who are the creators of this technology, and the ones who will use that technology and leverage it to get income. So, like I said in the beginning, we do not measure externalities in our economic system. When we talk about production depends on labor and it depends on capital. That's what we say. But in reality, like taking for example a company like Facebook. Facebook in itself is a very small company. It's not a lot of software, and it sits on an infrastructure that enables Facebook to become a multi-billion company. But only thanks to the investment that other people made in an infrastructure that is available to them for free. So those externalities, they are there for free. So
Why is he talking about universal basic income, from basic income toward to best education training? Why basic income? It means
the basic income means that we may need basic income because we will have losers in this system.
No. He's talking about from basic income to education training.
No. So basically,
Oh.
it means a range of.
Both.
So
Okay.
there is a package of things that we could
Basic
do,
income
like
and
basic
education
income,
we need. Okay.
education, and we need tax. We need tax, and with our very highly efficient global financial
Higher
system,
level of tax.
which
Higher
enables
percentage
us
tax.
to move money very easily from
more,
one
more
country to the
more
other.
consumption tax.
More consumption tax, but even that, I mean, if I have a company that's very successful in Japan, then I could very easily open a holding company and allocate, like basically with just a few documents, it would be possible for me to actually let all the money flow through Singapore, for example, if I get a tax break from Singapore, and there all the money that is made and generated in Japan will be lost, and it will not be taxable anymore. So that is a huge challenge that we will need to tackle in order to be able to generate taxes that will ultimately finance those base incomes, those extra education, and to absorb the shock that will be caused by this new technology.
Right.
So what does it look like? I took two examples. One is Amazon and the other is Uber.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日は V キューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました、留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということ、それからもう一つは孫子の兵を、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって、皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。で、以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後、こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えるって書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料作成をしております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対しても、いろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。